Hey everybody, welcome to the Real United States, and this is going to be a short one about something that is, well, unique to North America, if not America itself. This is largely something that you're going to find only in the United States and Canada. And what you're looking at right here are black raspberries. Now there are at least two species of black raspberries here in North America. Again, they're in both the United States and Canada. There's an eastern, I want to keep wanting to say variety, but it's not. It's a species, which is these in the eastern part of the United States and Canada. These are the Rubus occidentalis. I'll put that on the screen for those of you that really care. And the one in the west is the Rubus leucodermis, I believe. I'll put that on the screen too. They're on the extreme western part of North American continent, and these cover quite a range, running from about Colorado all the way to the east, covering much of the south too, except for maybe Florida, Louisiana, Texas don't have them, but even down through Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, the Carolinas, they go that far south, and they stretch all the way up into Canada, into northeastern Canada, through much of Ontario and into Newfoundland, I believe. Anyway, they are commercially raised here in the United States, certainly in the West. I'm given to understand there's about 1,500 acres of them that are commercially raised. And there are a few jam manufacturers in this case, that produce a black raspberry preserve, black raspberry jam, which I am very fond of, because it's not something you find a lot, because they're difficult. They're not something that produces a lot of fruit, so they're very labor intensive. They're very, you don't get a lot for your amount of effort. I mean, these bushes you can see are loaded. We're going to have, these are ours, by the way. We're going to have a lot, and that's typically the way people have always gotten them. They've grown their own, or they've picked them in the wild. These are something, again, that are indigenous to North America. So for, the last 300, 400 years, certainly since European settlers have come here, and even before that, peoples of North America have harvested these out of the wild, just because they're delicious. And I know my mother would make jam from them when I was a boy, and so Beverly and I grow them now, and to the extent possible. This year is going to be very good, very, very good, and they're related to the red raspberry, which is also a Rubus, the genus. But many different species, obviously, the red raspberry. But they're somewhat smaller, a little tighter nodules in the berries, probably, than in a red raspberry. So anyway, I just wanted to share this with you, that they're having very, very good year. Obviously, these canes, these whips, get very long. They'll get 10 feet, 12 feet long, and well, they just kind of take over if they're not trimmed back. So the last couple of years, these have just kind of gone wild on us. We haven't had the chance to really organize them, but in the future, these will get trimmed back and probably replanted in another place. They are a deciduous perennial, and with pinnate leaves. Yeah, that's considered a pinnate leaf because it has multiple leaflets. And anyway, they are absolutely delicious. If you get an opportunity to try the jam, you're probably not going to find these in the grocer, because of the fact that they're so labor intensive. People don't raise them for fresh sales because they don't want any waste. Once you pick them, you process them. You might find that at a farm market or a farmer's market, where somebody has, an individual has brought them for sale. but I don't think I've ever seen them in a grocery store. Anyway, that is the black raspberry, and they are ever so good, and just something that's really nice. The Rubus occidentalis here in the east. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. They come in about midsummer. This is middle of July, and they'll come in probably for the next 4 to 6 weeks. I hope you've enjoyed that. And if you got a question or comment, leave it in the comment section down below. I love hearing from all of you. I try to get back to everybody I can. These make me very happy. Hey, if you're new here, pick subscribe. Come along for the adventure, because we got lots more to show you. And as always, folks, thank you for watching.